Hello, are you out there? Hey, it's Mark with Redo Over, and today's video is going to be 5 things that I didn't know about Kingdom Rush. That's right. Unlike most of my videos, which are completely unedited, just pretty much a straight shot through, even if I stumble or butcher the pronunciation of some word or make a total ass of myself or do a coffee burp, I don't edit it. I just let you watch it because I know that's what you guys really want. I know that's why you guys are getting onto YouTube, is to see true gameplay, let's play integrity. Yeah. But this one I'm going to edit down a bit because some of the things I want to share with you are hard to do. I've captured most of it in the gameplay already, so I may take some snippets from other videos for things that are really hard to do, other things I want to explain, and I might even go so far as to take the audio I'm doing in some parts and edit it on top of some video clips. I think in like a shot cut, there's some software where you can do the audio and the video separately. So yeah, I'm gonna this will jump around a bit. There'll be scene cuts, and I think I've got 5 things. So this is stuff that since I launched the channel just a couple weeks ago, I've been playing through Kingdom Rush, the original again, or the Steam original. So I'd done all this on iOS back years ago when it first came out. But yeah, so I'm learning some new stuff, and it's things that I didn't know, and so I think there's a reasonable chance that you don't know it, and you might know some of them. Some of them are completely trivial, some of them are not. But I'm going to talk a lot, and we'll put it together this weekend, and then I'll try and get it posted. But I think this one might be interesting, and I'll try not to make it too long. Most of my videos are like 40-45 minutes these days. Nobody watches them all. I think I get like people watch like the first 45 seconds, and they're like, yeah, okay, that intro wasn't that great. A click. And there's a billion other things to watch on YouTube. But this one, I think you might want to hang around for. So, number 1, Sasquatch. Yeah. So in which level is it here? Icewind Pass. There's a little cave here. Let's go to it. I'm going to put this on casual mode, just so that if we want to try stuff, it's easy to do. I can relax. To battle. And okay. Right over here, we have the mysterious cave. Now to open the cave, and you see it's got the grayed out face here of this guy. It looks like a Yeti, abominable snowman. It's Sasquatch. You open it using your rain of fire. So let's start the wave, incoming wave. We take our rain of fire, we drop it right on here. Now we can summon Sasquatch. I would like you to notice though, Sasquatch has 2 bull-like horns sticking out of Sasquatch's head. He's a great guy to have fight for you. 3,000 hit points, does 50 to 110, and we'll pause it here. We're not gonna let these guys defeat us. Even for the sake of a demo, I'm not gonna show you guys them defeating us. We're gonna bail out here. But what I'm gonna do now is go grab the clip of video from the end credits when you complete the campaign version of the game. And it's got the little cartoon drawings, right? The little, King Danos and the people are hooray and yay. And there in the throne room, celebrating with the citizens of Lineria here, in King Danos, is an abominable Yeti, not Sasquatch. Sasquatch has bull horns. The guy in that scene, which I'm going to cut in, he doesn't have horns. He is a Yeti. That's right, an evil monster. If we go down here to the encyclopedia, enemies, I haven't showed you the encyclopedia yet. Aha. This is a Yeti, and this is what is there, celebrating the defeat of the enemy forces with King Danos and the citizens. That ain't Sasquatch. So, I think there's a whole hidden conspiracy going on. And I know part of the lore is that King Danos and Veznan in the past worked together to defeat some other baddies, but I don't know. Maybe this is all they've faked the whole thing, and they're working together in cahoots because Yeti is right there, and you'll see. You guys are gonna see. No horns. Okay, that was number 1. Close that down. What do we got for number 2 here? King Danas himself. So, you know, one thing about King Danas, hold on, coffee break. That's tip number 6 is I love coffee. Maybe you didn't know that. I sure did. Let's go to the hero room. Let's grab King Danas and
Bow to the king!
bow to the king. There we go. We're gonna select him. I do that all the time. If you've never watched one of my videos, I always do stupid voices constantly. It's even just my normal voice is stupid and annoying, but it's all right. I'll make you listen to it. Let's just choose an easy one here. Twin Rivers to battle. King Danas. So this I found out quite interestingly, trying to desperately click on the king, going in stage 12 against Veznan himself, and I'm trying to click the king to reposition him in real time during the heat of the battle, and I keep clicking the king, but it doesn't select him. Because this isn't the king. These are the king's helpers, and this is his little palanquin. That's what it's called. That little thing that people carry on their shoulders, that's a palanquin. Palanquin, palanking, palanquin, king, queen, quin, whatever. But you see, it does. I have to click the king to select the king. See, now he'll move. But if I click this little guy, we're going to call him Chuck, and we're going to click this little guy, we're going to call him Duck. You click Duck or Chuck, it don't do nothing. If you click underneath, and even the very bottom of the palanquin, it won't select it. So, simple thing, you maybe have not noticed, click on the king himself, center of mass. He's a big old fat guy, he's touch his belly, just, he's like the Pillsbury Doughboy here of Linearia. But if you click off to the sides or down here, you won't get it. And it's very frustrating. So, that actually might be a helpful tip. Okay, that was tip number 2. Or thing I didn't know. Maybe you didn't know. Quit. Alright, what do we got next? Teleport pentagrams. Not pentagons, as I am so oft to say. Pentagrams. So, I'm going to obviously have to edit in a video clip I got. When I was going up against Veznan in stage 12, that video, there are little pentagrams on the ground here. And as the stages progress, first this pentagram will light red and demons will pour out of it. It's a summoning pentagram to summon demons. It's supposed to hold them within the pentagram, but obviously Veznan is like playing loosey-goosey with the rules of summoning demons, and he's letting them out of the pentagram. Bad idea. You should never do that. But as the stages progress, these two both start releasing enemies, and finally all 3 of them in the later parts, and demons will pour out, demon hounds will pour out of all these. Now, you might have yourself, say, blockers. You got some militiamen. They're here stopping the demons coming out. And you might have yourself a mage tower right here. And if you soup that mage tower up to an arcane wizard, and then you would give it teleport, I was questioning whether or not the demons that were popping out of here and coming and headed right for my goal, if that teleport, when it would select those demons, would push them back to their pentagram or push them back further down the road. And in fact, I have a video capture of a demon getting teleported not to its starting pentagram, but further beyond it down the road. And I guess that makes sense, but I didn't really know. It was a legitimate question, so I'll edit that in. Will the teleport push them back further than where to a place they'd never come from altogether? And it does. It does. And I guess that makes sense. That's not really that important, but I had questioned it. Maybe you had. Now you know. Now you know. The more you know. PSA, you're welcome, kids. That was number 3. Hope you enjoyed it. Quit. All right. Tesla coil range. This is something that you probably know, but you might not, and it matters a little bit. The Tesla X104, as we fondly like to call it, the Tesla 011010000, has a little electrical charge, a lightning bolt that jumps to an enemy and then we'll arc off to another and another and another and another. And I think you could hit up to 5 opponents with it, maybe 6 if you improve it all the way. One thing I wasn't really clear though is in my mind that bolt of energy, it looks the same as it travels. You assume it does the same amount of damage. It's hitting each guy. That is not the case. It, like most splash damage in the game, dissipates with range. It weakens the further you are from the main target point. And in fact, if you go into your artillery, Dwarven Artillery Improvements, the very top one, Smart Targeting, specifies artillery suffer no reduction of splash and chain lightning damage. So what that means is that until you've made the Smart Targeting improvement for 3 gold stars, that little lightning bolt of chain lightning gets weaker and weaker as it chains to each successive target. So bear that in mind, especially if you're going to be dumping coin into improving that, the special ability to go to 4 targets then to 5. You're getting a weaker shot on the 4th and an even weaker shot on the 5th. So until you've gotten Smart Targeting, it may not be worth purchasing that improvement if you're using Tesla cannons, which of course you are, because there's no reason to not use them in the game. I mean, you use them almost exclusively for smart. If you're trying to challenge yourself, then you deliberately don't use them. They're that good. You know, where you force yourself not to use them or not to use more than one. That's kind of my strict rule on this channel right now, is only use one at a time. Because I just make 3 or 4 of them. I love them. But yeah, maybe you didn't know that. That was tip number 4. I hope you enjoyed it. So this 5th one is something I have actually known for a little bit, and I'd messed around with in the past, but I haven't seen it talked about. And it may be completely useless, but it's worth pointing out. Not Hushwood. When you're fighting these hyenas? The bandits. Set this to casual. To battle. So eventually, this little area here, there's a couple of roadway spots like this in the game, actually. I know in like Frontiers, when you're fighting some of the savages, you can place reinforcements. We'll go to battle. This little area here with these I don't know what they're called, wooden stakes. Eventually, a boss rolls through this area, but you can place your reinforcements in there. And they're off the roadway, but they can still throw their spears onto the roadway. So that's something that a lot of people may not know, but look at that. They're safe, but they can do ranged attack in there. So yeah, you can just load up your reinforcements there. So that's 5 things that I guess I didn't know, except the last one I kind of knew. But now you know. And I hope that's helpful. I don't know if there's a way you can make that work for you, but I hope there is. So that's it for now. If you liked it, then give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, if you knew all these tips, and you hated the tips and me trying to educate you, then dislike if you must. But otherwise, yeah, give me a subscription if you would. I'd appreciate it. Costs you nothing. Gives me nothing except the pleasure of just seeing that number go up. That's all. Just a psychological, it's like a carrot in front of a horse, and I love carrots. Oh, we're gonna pause it. I don't want to watch them defeat me, even for demonstration purposes. But and finally, comment. There are all sorts of secrets. Every time I play the game, I'm finding out something I didn't know before, or understanding something that maybe I had an inkling of a little bit better. So comment if you would. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Take care.